Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Abang Ali Imran bin Abang Muhammad Badril with the ID number of uh, 53211221051 from 5XBME1. My topic for today is about the participation of Malaysia in ICAO mission for post-COVID recovery of aviation industry. First of all, as we know that on May 9, 2022, our Transport Minister Datuk Seri Dr. Wee Ka Siong has attended the Future Aviation Forum 2022 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. He has affirmed that Malaysia is committed and fully support the ICAO initiative with focus on safety and facilitation objective, taking into account about the recovery of aviation sector due to the impact of COVID-19 pandemic. Malaysia is supportive and appreciate the initiative that been done by the ICAO, especially the Civil Aviation Recovery Task CRT that are built to research and the possibility on how to make and recovery action for the aviation industry that had been hit by the COVID-19 pandemic, especially in the economic sector. As we know, during the COVID-19 era, a lot of airlines and aviation industry were been packed up or been closed due to the hit of the aviation due to the COVID-19 problems that doesn't allow fully movement or fully operation of the aviation industry. Besides that, the Transport Minister Datuk Seri Wee said that it's vital for all aviation industry players to advise and coping strategy to adapt to the new normals and looking beyond the pandemic to survive for the future. It is equal as important for different countries to take appropriate coordination to stabilize the support of aviation industries which are beyond their airlines and airports. Besides that, our government must also addresses the enable of borders economic recovery to ensure that the aviation industry can continue in the role of providing connectivity, driving national prosperity and job growth. As we know, during the pandemic, there's a lot of restriction and also tight regulation for the air travelers. A lot of frequent air travelers were not allowed or even has no choice with with using the aviation or the air transport. With all those restriction and tight rules, we've lost about, let me check back, around 42 million passengers or 42 million passengers that usually before the pandemic were traveled using air transport. But there are also a few initiative been done by our own government, the Malaysian government, where we introduce the vaccinated travel lane. Even though we introduced the vaccinated travel lane on March last year, between Kuala Lumpur International Airport (KLIA) and Singapore Changi Airport. The initiative has received for the increase of 52 months on months international numbers of passengers. So this kind of initiative really helps not just the airlines, but also the economics of the country, where we can have the international people or foreign people to come to our country and do businesses to increase our economic level. Besides that, recognizing the pressing needs to become the environmental friendly, Malaysia has pledged also to support the participate of voluntary pilot phase of carbon offsetting and reduction scheme in the international aviation to fulfill the sustainable development goals of reducing carbon emission. So besides we are trying to improve our economic after the COVID-19 at aviation sector, we are also committed in helping or giving hand on what we call on make sure that the aviation environment is safe and fully developed. So based on what been said by Dr. Wee Ka Siong and the ICAO mission, we are agreed and supportive to make sure that the global and also Malaysian aviation industry will be growth back in the future, and we are expected for another how much is this? For another 53% of increasement by 2050, based on the last research or the last statistics on 2015. So we hope that this could be the best way for our aviation to continue, not just for the airline operators and owners, but also for the workers. Thank you.